100.
Guys,
I am exhausted.
I am so out of breath. I'm not even kidding you.
I've also fashioned, I don't know if anyone has noticed, a Ramona ponytail. And it's cutting off my circulation to my brain. I mean, it's giving me like a Ramona lift.
No, I love it. I love it. I can't do that with my hair because I have so little head.
And so little hair.
Yes, as we know.
Well, up on top.
Yes. I could get a real nice one going down here. Easy peasy.
Guys, welcome to Bitch Sesh Live. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I'm Danielle Schneider.
I'm Casey Wilson.
That's April Mouton.
Wow. We've been on the road. We had a great time. It was so much fun.
Great audiences, great times.
Yeah. And then we had a little snag on the way back involving one April Mouton, our trusted employee and assistant. It was Father's Day on Sunday. We got up very early to come back. I didn't have anything planned, just an $800 prepaid brunch. And
I was doing nothing for my husband.
And April announces on the way to the airport, I thought pretty casually, I booked the tickets for 3 weeks ahead of time, like in 3 weeks in advance.
So these tickets won't work today.
It was a shock, April. Even for you, it was a shock.
I reacted quite well with laughter.
Yeah, I was crying. But the funniest part about it, I have to say, and I have been an assistant to an anorexic lesbian environmental filmmaker. And
so you've had it great.
Yeah, I know what it's like. So we did remove ourselves. We did not get upset with April, which I thought was, for me.
I was pretty proud of.
Yeah. But the funniest part I just wanted to show you guys is after it all, like, we got on flights, much, much later. But when I saw April for the first time, I just wanted to show you, non-ironically, what shirt April wore to my house. April, you want to... Just marched in, like, doing her things. I'm like, did you? Were you?
I will say, I'm not used to having an assistant, which has been lovely. April's been
had
amazing.
an assistant when I was an assistant.
But I'm not used to, so like, I really kind of leaned into it in the sense of like, I've stopped knowing how to do things for myself. You can really let yourself go. So April, poor thing, was like leading us around like two old ladies. I was like, April, how do I work my ticket? Like I was just my mind stopped working. The only way I can equate it to is like, how like we all know how to go to the bathroom. But if we had a diaper on all the time, we'd be like, I'll just shit my pants. And that's what having an assistant is like. Where you're just like... Oh,
having a very faulty diaper.
Sometimes does shit spill out of those pants? Of course.
Yes.
But it feels great to take a shit in your pants. No, but really, you were very good about just
wonderful,
kind of
April.
leading us around. Like, I literally got on a plane like, where do I put my bags? It was tough, and April just led me along.
Nana wanted to be at the airport hundreds of hours early.
Yes, I need to get there when the plane is boarding. Casey doesn't. Yeah. And that's tough. Casey's like strolling down, just like...
Danielle was on the flight and texting, where are you? Where are you? The plane's boarding. And I said, just gonna make a quick stop at Hudson News. I've gotta get page 6.
It was distressing.
Danielle, should we bring out our first guest?
Yes, I'm very excited about our first guest.
Guys, she's just coming off a 7-year run on one Saturday Night Live.
She's also one of my favorite parts in the movie Trainwreck. She's hilarious.
And she's a fan of the podcast. She's a fan of Housewives in general, and she's in town from New York. Please welcome the gorgeous and hilarious Vanessa Bayer. Get a little closer.
Thank you.
Vanessa, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Now, you're a fan of the Bravo universe.
Huge fan, yes.
Now, how did you get involved in it?
Mm-hmm. I think I heard people were watching, and
Want to be on trend?
I wanted to be on trend. Also, I especially when I was on SNL, I was like, oh, I have to watch so much TV like for my job, which is a real
So sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much.
All those other things you wanted to be doing.
Now to stay relevant, I have to keep watching.
Yeah. It's important.
Well, we're so good. We're going to just start talking housewives in general. And we have a microphone over here. And if anyone from the audience has a story they want to share, a brief one, please, we're begging you.
Boots on the ground, we call it. But really, guys, boot on the ground.
Ask yourself in your soul. Do it. It's an audience full of people need to hear this.
That said, please don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Really, like we want to keep it free and flowing.
We don't want to stifle anyone's creativity, but think about it before you come up.
But then please come up. And also please come
And think about it, too. So that can happen during this. There's so much going on in the housewives world, Vanessa. First of all, Kenya Moore is married.
I didn't know.
Guys,
I didn't know that.
no one did. No one even heard of this man before. We all thought she was still fucking Matt in his car. A truck. Okay, I'm sorry.
These
Go
are
to
the
the
kind of
mic.
creative comments we like from the audience.
A truck. I'm sorry. I call all vehicles cars.
Abe, do you have that picture of Kenya? So this is Kenya's new
Oh
gentleman.
my gosh.
We just know his name is Mark,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
his name is Mark, and it just said he was a businessman.
So that's upsetting.
Which is tough because in Housewives universe, oh God, guys, that dance took everything out of me.
Yeah, are you okay?
In the Housewives universe, businessman can mean many things. In fact, it can mean criminal.
It normally does.
Yes.
This is her man and what was her boyfriend's name? Todd?
Matt.
Matt. Sorry, there's so many Todds in it. Matt issued a statement.
Yes, he said literally, he was just like, please give me privacy at this time.
And Kenya promptly issued a restraining order against him.
And he also said, like, it's been tough for your boy in his Instagram post. And I was like, my poor boy.
And then he said, he wrote on his thing, he said TKO Matt, and we didn't know what that was.
I had to ask some millennials, and they were quite ashamed of me.
Apparently it means total knockout.
Does this audience know what TKO means?
I didn't know that.
All right.
I think so.
And it's also a
No.
truck, whatever.
I always am looking up, whenever anyone uses any abbreviation online, I have to look it up.
Now, are you an Atlanta fan?
I am an Atlanta fan. Yeah.
me too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't keep up with it as much as I do some of the other franchises, so I don't want to be like a poser.
Well, Nene is back. Nenithia Leaks is back this year for Atlanta.
As is Kim.
As is Kim.
And so that's
I'm so excited. Vanessa, we wanted to show you some photos.
Yes.
You in particular, because they're so insane, that came up and show all of you some photos that appeared on one Victoria Gunvalson's Instagram this week.
Ooh.
Vanessa, hold on to your hat. Vicky did a photo shoot, and these are part of some new promotional photos that
For her website.
For her website.
whatever that means.
For Kill All Cancer. And I think, April, you want to just start us on the first one?
Oh
Thoughts.
It's so, first of all, it's so hard to figure out exactly what's happening, right?
Agree.
I have a million questions.
I feel like someone could be holding her to the side.
Yeah.
And she's off the ground, perhaps.
Now, is that her pool just in her backyard?
I
At
think
Coto de Casa?
all of these are shot at her house. Let's see the next one, April. That
Wow. That's classic.
All of
black
them,
and
her
white.
face is so hard to see. Like, it's,
Well, that just might be the
Settling.
resolution or settling. Okay, let's.
Wow.
Guys, that's a fun one. That's just a fun one.
it's so,
There's a lot of side work where there's a
Yeah.
lot of.
She's not They were like, you're never gonna be in focus. And you're never gonna be what the picture's about.
It looks like she took if you've taken bronzer and she just like sprayed so much of it and she kept going almost like you would if you were doing it as like a costume, like a Halloween type of like doing like a costume type effect as opposed to the
your actual life
suggested use of bronzer.
Your suggested use of bronzer.
Yes.
She has exceeded her suggested use. Let's see the next one, April.
Wow.
Why is she always so off center?
If I saw this picture not knowing what was going on, I'd be like, oh, that's a picture of a tree. Why did that woman get in it?
You know what, though? She's doing something that I've done a lot in photos, which is like sometimes you feel like your arm looks really big and you crop out your arm, right? And then you're like, oh, I look great. So
That's exactly what she's doing, and I admire it.
Yes. I do it all the time.
She's like, can we do a very full-scale photo shoot with no arms? See one more, Abe.
Yeah. Now, if you are listening to this podcast at home or in your vehicle, your car, just peruse Vicky Gumbelson's Instagram and you'll get it.
This one is
very uncomfortable.
very uncomfortable. In a crouch, but to your comments about the arms, I think she's kind of keeping them up to keep them long and lean.
Yes. She's like, I'll only take pictures of my arms if I'm like bending over.
The guy's like, then you're gonna have to crouch. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Now it does look like she was like, oh, me? I was just swimming in my lingerie. And you caught me coming out of the pool.
There she is. We're gonna get a bigger update on Vicky in a little bit, but thanks for that, April.
Yeah. Shall we go into New York?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Guys, this week.
Now, did everyone, I hope, watch the show? We'll go through it quickly because people might not have seen New York this week, but it was, what do you think?
Well, I took some notes.
Please.
Okay. Carol was being very mean this week. Did you notice that? Like in all her testimonials. That's I want to get into specifics.
Somebody dropped their drumsticks. Someone was gonna give you like a rim shot, and they're like,
Yeah.
I can't with Frenchie. I mean,
No.
also, it's so he's so like just around for TV. Like he's. Also, did you notice she starts talking in like a little bit of a French accent when she talks to him, and it's too much. And she's just too pleased with herself these days. I can't.
Sonja?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also,
Please.
I don't know if you noticed, but in her testimonial, there was like an infomercial on in like the 90s for hair extensions. It was like before hair extensions were really a thing. And they used to like sell them and they'd be like, we use these on soap operas. And they were like, they clipped here and they like were very like, and that's what she's wearing. She's like, her extensions are just like they're almost like the Rachel. They're so upsetting. Like it's just.
and they're a low light. I feel like
Yes.
a low light clip-in.
Yeah. And there's a bang hanging. There's like a bang.
Oh my God, the bang
hanging
at the party.
out.
It's just so, it's,
Yeah.
she can do better. Like she's.
Yeah, she can't. Well, guys, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I don't know her attitude. I agree with you. She's just gotten too kind of out of
Full of
whack,
it.
and she's acting like, ugh. It's kind of
I-
like she's a man. She's like, it's so crazy how much men always want to
but
settle
it's
down
these
with
two
me.
Bobo weirdos, Frenchie and Rocco.
Oh my God.
And literally, Bravo, under like what they put as Frenchie's kind of like descriptor, is just like Sonja's lover. It's like, okay, guess we're saying that.
Speaking of, I really decided, I mean, Harry Dubin. Oh,
Guys,
he is scum. Like he is the
Guys.
worst person I've ever. Uh-oh.
No,
I'm
he-
attracted to him.
I knew that.
And I say this I'm not proud of it, but he walks in a room and something in me changes. I don't like myself.
That scene when they were cutting back and forth between Missy and Harry Dubin, and they're cutting back and forth between Luann and Tom. The editing on that.
Oh my God. And also that Tom, like, just like, was that when Tom just like lied to
Yes.
Luann and she was like, who's that woman? And he was like, she's someone I used to date. She was just saying she's so happy for us. And you're like, what? It was so crazy. Also, is Tom's voice a lot higher than you thought it would be?
Yes. How do you like that now, Casey?
I'm still attracted to Tom. I know.
So wrong.
It was that scene in the Central Park when we saw his calves.
Those spindly little legs. I will also say this about that
Those
Tom.
shaven calves.
He is hairless head to toe. Tip to bottom. But I will say also that there was that weird moment where he was like with Luann. He's like, oh yeah, I think I met her at, I don't know, the Regency.
Yeah.
What's going on with this man and the Regency? And they like closed in on him during it.
Yeah, it was.
And Ramona was in such a strange way at the party. I mean,
my
obviously
God.
this ponytail.
Oh my God.
Flicked back those high boobs, those
Yeah.
hard breasts.
I mean, she looked on fire and she was like, I decorated myself. I was like, we can tell.
Everyone didn't know what to say about her ponytail, and they kept. Oh yeah. By the way, her place, they showed the before and after, and you were like, "What's different?"
I know.
And then
She had like one octagon structure, like on a coffee table.
Yes. And then her ponytail, everyone was so like shocked and like not into it that they kept being like, I love your hair. Like they didn't know what to say. And the other thing about her ponytail that I found to be so odd is like she's such a person who wears so many extensions and that's like her thing. And she didn't put any extensions in her ponytail. Or very like that was so weird to me that she had like this tiny ponytail.
It was so upsetting, the whole scene.
Oh my God. Oh, by the way, speaking of hair, I've never heard anyone criticize Tinsley's hair other than you guys. I feel like you guys are always talking about her curls.
We are, and Carol.
And Carol.
The curls are dated. It's a corkscrew curl.
Yeah.
Carol told her.
She did, but she's not going to do anything about that anytime soon.
Tinsley's on the edge. She's one of those people that I hate, that indecisive person. It's like, you're living with a woman named Sonja for a reality show. Get an apartment.
Yeah.
Also, why are you, she's like, my mom thinks that all of New York is the Upper East Side. It's like, well, why are you going apartment shopping with your mom? You're in your 40s. Like, why? She's like so, it's not like my friend Julie was like,
and like,
she's acting like she's moving her into a dorm.
Dale is
paying.
Dale.
Oh my God. Oh my God. There were so many, it was a show full of Dales, right? There were so many. Oh my God. I wrote down her name and Anisha.
Anisha, the girl with the dog in the car. The little dog car.
Oh, that's who Anisha was.
And then there was her realtor that was played by Fred Armisen.
Oh my God, yes.
How do we know that realtor? Was he on another show?
Yes, which one? $1 Million Listing Miami, thank you.
Thank you. It was really...
It's weird to see someone not having been on a reality show before on the... you know what I mean? Like, they should have touched down on some reality show.
By the way, I can't see Frederick with Bethany. I don't care for that.
No. They're really trying to force that down our throats, too.
They are. They're doing a crossover that it's his own runaway train.
And
we're all...
because he's like, to me, he's like an actor. Like, he's acting and she's... I don't know what she's doing, but like, it just takes me out of it.
Agree.
Hi, you want to... Come on up.
So super quickly, I was at the MAC Cosmetics on Beverly Drive and a one Kelly Mesa Dodd stumbled, and I do mean stumbled in as she was not of sound or sober state of mind. She came in and no, I don't work there. I was just meandering about shopping as one does.
If you do.
Yeah, no, I love MAC. I wish I was that talented, but I'm not.
If you do, we'll just ask for a discount.
I wish I could give you that. So she came in to meet her friend. She was about 15 minutes late for her appointment, and she was showing her friend all these, like, I think it was 2 or 3 fur-trimmed pashmina shawls that she bought on impulse from Intermix, as one does. And then she just wasn't making sense. I could just hear her say, I don't have makeup. Do you guys have makeup in the middle of a makeup store?
I can totally picture that, and I love it.
And lastly, I'm a huge creep, so I stuck around a little bit longer and asked the makeup artist which 2 signature lipsticks she used. The orangey red she uses is Lady Danger by MAC, and the purpley one is Rebel by MAC.
Wait, I think this might be Lady Danger, and I know this is a mistake. I'm serious.
It's not. Lady Danger is orange, but it's beautiful on you regardless.
Thank you.
And
Thank
also,
you.
I made these for you and you two.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I'll grab it.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Ooh. Very exciting. Thank you.
Now,
So sweet.
Vanessa, you alerted us to a clip of Sonja Morgan that we had not seen.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit
Well,
about it?
my friend Bobby Moynihan was on Watch What Happens Live, and I mean, there was a surprise housewife, and guess what? Turned out to be Sonja, and I almost don't want to pooch the. It's shocking.
It's shocking. I think the only thing we should say is that you told me on the phone that you believe my theory, which I appreciate so much.
Yes.
That I think that the producers have said, Sonja, you can come back this year if you don't drink on camera, which she's not. But this is not, as you pointed out, not Housewives. So here we are.
Yeah.
Let's take a little look, April.
That's a good question.
Mr. Moynihan, you may find me asleep right here tonight. Because I know Craig's going to run back to his girlfriend tonight because she's going to rip his balls off. You may find me right here tonight. This guy's going to run out because he has a new show. He's not going to risk anything. I'm telling you right now, you might find me right here.
I don't know. I think she would attack pretty well. Do you think?
Oh, your girl will attack. Here's the thing.
Yours is here. I'm saying.
Here's what happened. I've said it a million
Do it
times.
a good way. I'm saying.
One
Don't
drink,
fight
I'm
for us.
tipsy. 2 drinks, I'm drunk. 3 drinks, I'm yours. But you keep running.
It's a beautiful clip.
So you think she's drinking?
And I mean, if you watch the whole thing, she's so into Craig from Southern Charm, like in a way that is just, it's just the whole thing. It's upsetting.
It's very upsetting, and I thank you for drawing our eyes to that.
I hadn't seen
Special
that,
clip.
but Casey sent that to me today, and I was like, that was my reaction. Totally shocked. I feel like Sonja and Rocco are a good couple, and I think he says things to her like, I don't think I want to cheat again. It's like, nice. Like, that's a good man.
He also said to her, he took the words right out of my mouth. He was like, what is this red lip? That red lipstick is, and I say it as someone who's displaying the same behavior. It's shocking.
But I do think that they're right together. She should ditch the French guy who says, my parents always say you should close the door of the bathroom. It's like, your parents are, like, I just imagine Sonja just taking a shit and being like, just waving, being like, what are you doing watching me shit? And he's like, close the door.
My parents always say.
My parents, because I live with them because I am 18.
I felt on the whole not too much happened this week.
No.
We need to get to, I thought we were going to warmer weather, but now apparently
Yeah.
we're going skiing next week.
I don't know.
I don't know. Hi.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your pregnancy.
Thank you.
And in honor of the good energy of you wearing Kingsley, I wanted to bring you something.
The bunny!
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Wow. The Kim Richards, Lisa Rinna, blue and white.
I will accept this
Controversial.
bunny. Unlike,
He's real soft. And
you've really taken him over. I mean, thank you so much.
Wow.
If you, haven't seen, this is the exact bunny in a controversial reunion that Kim Richards gave back to Lisa Rinna in an explosive scene that we all now know. Although I like how this bunny, he's kind of like one arm's forward, one arm's back. He's like,
He's just being cash.
yeah, I love this. Thank you so much. So sweet. Good God.
That's really nice. Also, Tom said to his ex about his ring, regarding his ring, it's like a dog with a collar.
Oh, yeah.
Again, this is your boyfriend we're talking about.
Look, I'm not saying Tom's perfect.
No, we know that.
Any other thoughts from you, Vanessa, on this episode?
Let me look through my notes.
You do have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Harry Dubin is disgusting. I put that.
To each his own.
I see Harry Dubin is disgusting. Yeah.
Oh, something else about Ramona's look that we didn't cover was, did you know she had so much highlighter under her brows? Like her eyeshadow, I know that's not that fun or exciting, but it really was stunning to me, her eyeshadow. And it was crazy. I just, with the ponytail, it was just so much look.
Yeah, it was a lot of look. Well, and also Ramona saying like to Avery on the phone, like, I know Bethany is disappointed in me. And I was like, is that what she is? That was just someone who doesn't know who they are.
Now, before we're gonna discuss, we'd love to just get into Southern Charm briefly with you guys this week. We'll just do a little brief thoughts on Southern Charm before we bring out our next guest. I mean, we have so much.
Again, a packed show.
What did you think of Southern Charm?
I'm trying to think of what happened in it.
They went to Key West, and in fact, the episode was called A Tribe Called Key West.
That's not
Not perfect.
helping there.
I will say Landon, I didn't think I could hate Landon more than I did.
Oh my God, yes, yeah.
She was on Terrible at 12. Like, she was like talking to herself and drunk and flirting and like I just wearing braless shifts. It's not impressive.
And when she came over to Thomas Ravenel's, it's so sad how she's trying to appear like this perfect wife material.
Yeah.
And he had like a leaf from a long dining room table on the ground inexplicably. And she was like, I can help you put that leaf together.
Wait.
But I could tell the way she was doing it was as if to show him, like, I'm a woman who knows how to put a leaf in a table. It's like, that's okay. Oh.
I know. It's like, I don't know. I can't concentrate on anything else.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Before we leave the South this evening, we did a little trip to Atlanta and ate at OLG this past weekend.
You went to OLG. This is Old Lady Gang restaurant started by Todd from Atlanta Housewives.
Yes, it was delicious. The wait is extremely long for all the food. The chairs are horrible. Candy was correct. We did see Aunt Nora. Mama Joyce. And we got the we got the chance to meet Candy.
I love that you opened with Aunt Nora.
Gotta build up.
Bury the headline, why don't you?
So they came around and asked, are you done? We're like, yes. Did you pay the check? Yes. Took us down some stairs out back because it was Father's Day, so they were having the Father's Day brunch.
Yes, I read about it.
And as I'm looking at Candy, she's looking perfect and small. And as we get down, her face changes. Because why? This one fell on the bottom stair in front of Candy.
Oh. Did she help you up?
She did. It was so
Love
nice.
it. I
And
love
then
her.
An angel.
shot her assistant a look of death to let these people down those stairs.
Wow. You fell in front of Candy. I mean,
Wow.
and she helped you up.
No, you're not going to say anything about what you're wearing?
Oh,
Just, like, I have to, like... We can't just
making a
let it
special
go.
trip out to Atlanta
Gonna
on
let
a
that one
Sunday,
pass right by?
we decided to dress up for OLG.
I love it.
And since Candy touched these clothes and hugged me, I will never take it off.
Yes! Yes,
Yes. I want to give you guys a
yes,
little
please. You deserve a little.
You deserve this. You both look incredible.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah. Do we anything else real quick and then
Anything else on Southern Charm? I did notice Whitney was in a Van Halen t-shirt and blazer.
and Landon literally said the phrase beach towns are the only thing I'm good at.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which was a tough phrase.
And then when when she couldn't go, she said, but I have your outfit.
Also, I was surprised that she turned on Thomas like that. Like that was very shocking to me. Because,
Really?
Yeah, because I thought she was trying to like maybe marry him, right? Like because the psychic said the thing, and then she was like, "Okay, your impression of her is perfect."
Well, someone said, I think in Seattle, that Thomas has a new girlfriend.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
Oh.
The babysitter's daughter? He's a monster.
He's a monster.
I hate him so much. When he was hanging out at the beach with all those people and they were like 30 years younger than him, I was like, this is tough to watch.
And his social media presence is disturbing.
Yeah, he has
He's
a
truly
lot of
like an
awful
aggressive
views.
Trump supporter who he's posted some like political cartoons that are shocking.
Yeah, not great.
I know, it's a bit of a downer.
And then Catherine ordered a drink. That was awful. Okay. That was tough to watch.
Very tough, very tough.
I love her. And then Craig talked to his cat, and honestly, it's the deepest conversation he's had.
I was like, they're having Craig do his testimonials to his cat, and it's very sad.
I wrote, Craig and his sidekicks are Gizmo and this sewing machine. It's a very weird trio.
Yeah, but you want to know, it's the most chemistry he has. Guys, him
I
and
have
Naomi.
never seen a woman so done with a man as I have with Naomi.
And like, why is she even with? Like, she's like doing great every day.
They're living in
and
her
she's
parents' house. I mean, it's so. She walks in those leggings. I like that Naomi's workwear is always like very industrial.
Yeah.
She comes in with a backpack, and she's always like, "Hey, Craig, are you just still here?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been trying to work," and she gives him nothing. She's like, she's like, "Yeah, it's because you're a piece of shit." I'm like, they need to break up. I think they're still together.
Yeah, I think according to their social media, which I spend time on, they're doing great.
Vanessa, we are going to bid you adieu for a second.
Yes, we are
bring
going
out
to bring-
another guest, and then we have a very big scene we're gonna do, which I'm very excited
Oh my God, I'm so thrilled. Okay, I'm gonna.
But thank you for these thoughts.
Thank you for these words. She'll be right back. She'll be back later to sing
Don't
and
you
do a
worry.
scene.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna take a small break from Housewives.
And bring out a friend of the show. Now, this person has been on the show quite a few times and is not necessarily a Housewives lover or watcher, but has
She hates
lots
the
of
program.
opinions on them. She's not afraid to have strong opinions having not watched.
And she wants to come out tonight and talk about some strong opinions she's had about Danielle and I's aesthetics and what's going on with us and our look. And we're gonna take some feedback tonight. Please welcome our dear, dear friend, Jessica St. Clair. Thanks, guys.
Hi,
Get over here. We have a mic
Over
right
here.
here. We can sit or we can stand,
I
whatever
mean,
you want.
gorgeous.
You look amazing.
Pantsuit.
Thank you.
Now, you told me this was J. Crew.
It is J. Crew.
You look amazing.
I stepped right into it. The truth is I normally look like I crawled out from under a pile of dry leaves. So the fact that I judge you guys is insane.
You look gorgeous.
And yet you take it.
I know,
we sure
and we
do.
need to because
It's so stupid.
we want to set up a couple things. The first thing, Jessica's here to promote a show that is one of the funniest shows
Guys.
I've ever seen.
If you haven't watched it, and I'm sure you all have because I believe you have good taste and you're all smart people, it's called Playing House.
Thank you,
It
guys.
is on USA. It is Jessica St. Clair and Lennon Parham. And can I say, I've watched both seasons and then I've watched 2 episodes from the next season, and you're going to fucking love it.
Okay.
So good. And
is
Danielle
Full
wrote on the
disclosure,
show.
you were in the
I was a
writer's
writer.
room.
I mean, guys, what do you want? What do you want? I mean, they said it, not me.
The show is so good. It's about 2 best friends kind of raising a baby together.
Yes.
2 platonic best friends. And although you two...
I mean, who knows at
Yeah.
this point?
And I want to hear from you. There is a very special storyline that is true to your
Yes.
own life that is happening this season that is so inspiring and manages to be funny despite
Hilarious.
its topic.
Well, 7 days after we finished editing season 2, I went ahead and got the old big C in these mammer jams. And it was...
Please don't say Mammer Jam.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. And then, anyway, I've been talking all week about it, but I'm totally fine now.
Yeah. Guys, I gotta say, these are fucking awesome.
Guys, they're so good. So here's the thing. I had these terrible boobs before, right? They look like this old athletic sock with a bunch of loose change at the end. And they were so tiny and awful. And it didn't stop June from coming up to me at a professional function and just whispering them in my ear, my goal for 2005, I want to see more of your body. And then walking away, and I was like, what? But nobody really wanted to see more of it. But anyway, so then they try to kill me, right? So I'm like, fuck this shit. I get them off. I'm like, take them off my body. Lennon, who stars with me in the show, picks out the implant that is then put into my body because I have a panic attack about what feels the most like my real boob. Cut to, I wake up with the best boobs I've ever had. And I mean, I've taken them out. I wish I could take them out here.
They're great. Guys, I've seen them in a bathing suit.
In the flash.
I've seen them not in a bathing suit. We've shared hotel rooms. They're fantastic.
So anyway, we write about it in the show because the truth of the matter, and I don't mean to get so serious here because I know we're just trash talking real human beings, but not to judge, but I read books, but whatever. Just kidding. JK.
You were just watching the Great British Bake Off. Don't fuck around.
I don't know how to read. But these girls, okay, I have a fierce group of women, showed up for me in a way that, it just blew me away. I did not make a dinner for myself or my family for 1 whole year. I remember Danielle and her daughter literally every Saturday would just show up at my house let's go on our field trip, because mommy has to pretend she's not sick. Then this one, Christmas, I had 4 of these horrible, horrible chemos I had to do. And everyone was leaving on vacation and I was really feeling really sorry for myself. And I get a ding dong, I open the door, and this one has found a way to get from the Four Seasons.
My mother-in-law did this, who's in the audience tonight.
A 20-pound bag of chocolate coins that the ones that they put on the bed when you go to sleep. There was a sack of them, and then all week I was just like, fuck you, cancer! You can go fuck yourself! At any rate, so Lennon and I wanted to write it into the season because we wanted to show the way that women show up for each other, which just blows me away. And it's these girls. But
It's the same way the housewives show up for each other.
Yeah, same way.
In times of need, in times of trouble.
We feel a personal responsibility to balance out the crap that the housewives are putting out there about how women
but
are
see, you're
for each
missing
other.
a storyline because all the girls really showed up for Vicky when her boyfriend had fake cancer.
We had fake cancer?
He pretended to
That was a storyline, Jess.
So crazy.
It's so upsetting.
So upsetting.
So don't tell me what's good TV, okay?
So Jess, now that you're, in the clear, you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Danielle and I'd like to take some issue with just a little bit, and I hate to go back to a time when you were not feeling well and doing chemo, but you were
I hope this doesn't give me cancer again. You guys making me feel bad. I feel it growing
But you
in
said
me.
some things that were said on the podcast.
very hurtful
that
things.
were cruel.
And now that you're doing well, I just want to ask, do you still feel those things? Because it's hard to come back at someone, again, who's going through chemo. You have to just take whatever they give you.
No matter what they say to your face, even if they say, what you're wearing right now is making me sicker.
Yeah.
Which she said to Danielle.
I said that to you. I mean, to be fair, what you were wearing was making me sick.
So we want to pull up a photo and just revisit, just in front of everyone very quickly, a day that we spent together. And you attacked my look and my behavior. And why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, okay. So, it feels really good to be invited back on because I needed to, I wasn't public with the cancer thing when I recorded my thoughts about your braid, which, by the way, you didn't ask for. You didn't ask for it.
No, she did not.
But let me set the scene for those of you who didn't listen to this episode. Basically, these girls throw me a surprise 40th birthday. I don't know if I was in the middle. I just finished came at something.
You had finished
You were in
'cause
radiation.
We were celebrating.
I look like straight up Dog the Bounty Hunter. Half of my hair was growing in. I was just like, does this look good? But like they sent a car for me. It picks me up. They turned a friend's house into southern France. It was like so magical, right? This one's not present. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Where's Casey? Okay. Well, she rolls in 30 minutes late. In a very chic outfit. It was a jean, like buttons down, in a French something. Maybe it was a stripe. I'm not sure. And then what looked like, how do you say it? Challah bread?
You didn't need quite so much on that one, FYI.
Okay. Just perched atop her head. It was a braid. And she rolled it like, oh, hey, everybody. Like, we're not supposed to notice this fucking thing on her head.
Let's bring up a photo of it.
No, yeah, there we go.
Now,
and honestly, it looks so much worse than that picture because you're not getting the contrast. It's like it was like the humidity had made it puff up, like it had risen, like the dough had risen, and it was so distracting.
And I was very late to a friend's essentially celebration of life. I showed up 30, 40 minutes late.
Yeah, so then we have a crystal ceremony. Okay, stay with me here. We live in Los Angeles, but Danielle
Led by our astrologer,
led by
Heidi
our
Rose
astrologer,
Robbins.
Heidi Rose Robbins. Danielle had gone to how many? 20 different dispensaries of crystal
dispensaries.
stores to
Well, I had
find.
ordered crystals online, and they were like 20 pounds of crystals, and I was like, great. And then it just came as one fucking big crystal. And I was like, fuck you, Amazon. So, and we needed like 20 different crystals for people, and so I had to go to like store to store looking for crystals, and they were like, this is the health crystal, but it's like $40, and you have to buy 20 of them, but then they were like, or you could just get like this stupid crystal for one, and I was like,
So you cheaped out
no,
on crystals?
I didn't. I literally spent the more because I was like, if she doesn't recover, it's gonna be on me.
Because you are...
I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap. Although you paid $300
Yeah.
it's
For
so
things
horrible.
that are more important. No, I
any
spent
rate-
on those crystals.
At any rate, we have this crystal sermon, and everyone is going around and reading the most beautiful things about how much they love me. It was like being at your own funeral, but you're alive, so it's awesome. And everyone's crying, but I can't stop. I keep trying to focus, but then the braid keeps bringing me back and keeps bringing me back.
Now, the braid I had worn out the night before to a business function and slept on it. So it's hard to sleep on a braid. That's why it's like really like,
Why would you keep it?
and then
And
to wear it again.
And you claimed that people complimented you at this party. That's not possible. What were they saying? Were they like, oh, there's a braid, and then like they walk away?
It was very dark. And I feel like people were just like, different look.
Yes,
It was kind of like Ramona when everyone was like, you've got a ponytail.
Yes. If they just say a noun but not good braid or pretty braid, then that's not a compliment.
And then while everyone's reading beautiful things for Jess, they've all sent them in ahead of time, and they're in a very beautifully bound
Laminated,
book.
yeah, laminated.
Laminated, gorgeous book. I had written mine out on a piece of paper that I'd
crumpled
ripped out.
piece of paper of a notebook, like out of her Trapper Keeper. And she was like, I love you.
It was not a great showing for myself to show up for you the way I wanted to, and I need you to know that.
It doesn't change my opinion of that braid. It was a tragic mistake.
Yeah, so I guess I was wondering, like, are you feeling softer towards it now?
No, if anything, more rage has come out because I was weak back then, and I have physical strength now. Yes, because I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm a survivor, not only of cancer, but of that braid. Yes, yes, yes.
I accept your feedback.
Now, Jess, a few weeks before this happened,
Oh my God, what?
we went to one Miss June Diane's baby shower, and there was a theme, and that theme was whimsy.
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 Now, you and I were seated next to each other at the baby shower, and I really did it up. I tried to do what the words said. And if you'll have a look,
April, you want to give us a
you
look?
want to give us a little?
What the fuck is that on your head? Okay, there's a dragonfly attached to your boobs.
Whimsical.
And then that is a child's headband.
Correct.
But you don't even put it back like a normal headband. It had to be right here on your forehead.
It was whimsy.
And then I'm supposed to look at that while I'm trying to eat?
You looked at me with such anger and you said the things to me that I've never recovered from.
Yeah. And
Do
then
you
you
regret
almost
those things?
No, I don't. And then you won. You won. You were
Yeah.
about to win.
Yes.
June had tallied them all up.
And said, like, who showed up today, like, in the
Right.
best way.
And she was actually very generous, which was shocking because she's usually really very harsh about our looks.
Yeah.
And right before she announced you as the winner, because I could tell you were in the lead, I just screamed out, "Can everyone remember I have cancer?" In like a grab, trying to grab some extra votes.
And I think June was being very kind to Danielle.
Right.
And I hate to pile on, but
You don't have cancer. You can't say
no.
anything.
But you looked. It was a startling look for a
Startling.
grown woman. Jessica, I thank you for your words. We'd love to
welcome.
have you stick around
I would love
for
to.
a scene that we would like
Yes,
to do.
please.
And you guys, real quick, and it's not because I wrote on it. I swear to God, because I was a fan of it even before I wrote on it. Yes. Please, Playing House is this Friday night.
Thank you guys. I'm a lot nicer on the show than I am around my dearest
such
friends.
a funny fucking show,
funny.
and you can watch all of them on Saturday.
Binge it.
It's
Binge
very exciting.
it.
Playing House on
Let your
USA.
friends
Yeah,
know.
so watch it.
Wow.
Don't be dumb.
Thank guys.
Let's bring Vanessa Bayer back out.
Yes, please.
Show it. I think we should.
Yeah, we're gonna
Guys,
stand
this linen does not breathe.
No.
I'm going to tell you that.
up. Neither do these caftans.
Neither. Let's stand, guys.
standing,
Let's,
okay.
Let's stand.
Let's stand. Where's my... Oh, there we go.
Here we
Here's
go.
you. Okay.
Guys, we wanted to find a scene from the archives, and we're gonna do a little reenactment, not necessarily impressions. These are word for word scenes from the Housewives from the vault.
Yeah, some of the classics. You know, they go down with Strindberg and Shakespeare and Mamet.
And this one is from a long time ago in Beverly Hills, and so we thought it was appropriate while we have both of you. This is a scene entitled "The Dinner Party from Hell."
And yes, and just to let you know who we will be playing, I will be playing one Miss Camille Grammer.
I will be playing a woman by the name of Alison Dubois.
I'll be playing Kyle.
And I will be playing Lisa.
This is Dinner Party from Hell. To set the scene, Camille has invited the ladies over for a dinner party. Joining them is a special guest, the psychic, Alison Dubois.
And we begin. You know that show Medium? On TV? Medium? That's her. That's her. This show is about her. It's her. It's her. It's based on her life.
You're in it?
Patricia Arquette plays me, so that's...
Oh, so you consult on it?
Yes, but I have this whole other life of actually having a job and doing something real and profiling serial killers.
Oh, really?
But the show is a nice addition. It shows people what I do.
Oh, gosh, I must watch it.
These drinks are ginormous.
Well, it's Saturday, see, and I'm still young. So when Saturday hits, I'm like, yeah, what are we gonna do, right? Like, I get excited, and that part of me still comes out, and it's a girls' night, so we're not supposed to be good. We're supposed to be bad in a controlled setting. I like hanging out with alpha females because you're intelligent and pretty. You're like alpha.
I think we should toast to that.
To alpha females.
Alphas.
Wait. Are we alphas? I would say everyone here is an alpha female. I would say that. And you know what? People normally put down alpha females in a lot in our society.
Well, they call them bitches, darling. Allison, I have to ask, do you feel people that have passed around? Are you head tapping me now?
I don't know. Don't think I'm doing this to you ladies. We're having a girls' night.
Is my grandmother here?
I was studied by scientists on Oprah in front of 70 million people. I'm kind of like a drug. Once you get one hit, you want it again.
Whoa!
Allison!
Wow!
Just putting it out there.
Allison, can we just have one reading? Everybody is so excited about the fact that you are so gifted.
Don't tempt me. Really.
Allison!
Oh, wow!
Allison! Be honest. Do you really want to go there? Because she might pull stuff out that some people might not want to hear, like if somebody's husband is cheating or something.
Well, can you just tell us something without telling us anything scary?
Oh my God. What I would want to tell you might irritate you. So I don't know if I should say it.
I don't care. Just say it.
Just say it.
Okay. Have you been married twice?
Yes.
Oh. Well, then that's the last one you have. I guess that's good news. I was thinking she was going to have to get married again, meaning you'd have a divorce.
If my husband ever leaves me, I'm going with him.
He will never emotionally fulfill you, ever. Know that. And as soon as your kids are bigger, you'll have nothing in common.
No, not true.
What I do, people don't see. And then when it happens to them, they're like, oh God.
Allison, no. I know, no.
Anything else?
Make sure you put the walls down for females coming into your life. I feel like you talk to males more easily than to females.
That's me. I'm definitely more comfortable around men. Women are very catty and judgmental of
They
me.
always will be. Kyle, you are entirely washed up. Enjoy your life. I have books written on me and by me, so you can just take a flying leap.
Oh, I am so bored of this conversation.
Then leave. You've got 2 legs. Last time I checked.
Okay, Allison, you've been sitting here with a weird attitude all night.
Wow, then why were you talking to me so much?
I was curious about you.
Well, you know what? You're not interesting to me at all. So you can continue to be interested by me. That's awesome. You've got 2 legs too. They can walk.
This is ridiculous.
You have achieved nothing in life.
Go back to smoking your electronic cigarette and drinking your martini.
You're nothing. You've done nothing. You're nothing.
Allison, calm down.
Okay.
She's such a bitch. You know what? I can tell when she will die and what will happen to her family. And I love that about me.
And scene. Wow.
Very disturbing.
Wow.
Vanessa, do you want to
guys-
stay out?
Oh, sure.
Guys, Jessica St. Clair.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much, Jess. Guys, we've come to the end of our show. We've had such amazing guests, and we did want to leave you with a song. if we could. And we've never sung this before. And in
No.
fact, we wrote it last night.
But
Many people have asked Danielle and I, how did we start our love of the podcast, our love of podcasts,
Our
our
own
love of the
podcast.
Housewives? How did we get into it? And we wanted to tell that story through song. And as I said, we're failed musical theater lovers. And so we've written a song from a chorus line, which I'm not hearing too much enthusiasm. It's okay. This is a song that's basically going to take you through how the three of us came to love the Housewives.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
yeah, sounds
Here we
good.
go.
Hit it. I was really depressed when I moved to LA. Couldn't get work, couldn't get paid. I was freaking out and getting older and probably on my very last egg. And though I was 29, okay, I was 33, but I look good. Now, life as an actor is never easy. People just told me no thanks. I would make big choices nobody wanted, and even sadly pissed off Tom Hanks. But then I saw a woman on TV that were acting like me, so big and alive. But they were real. And more important, they were housewives. So everything was good when I watched Housewives. Botoxed women yelling at their friends. I saw myself within those crazy bitches. Hey, I was happy watching Housewives. And that's when I started watching Atlanta. Up a steep and very tacky stairway to the voice of Andy Cohen. Up a steep and very tacky stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise.
It wasn't paradise.
It was Koto.
Watching Housewives makes me feel very attractive compared to them. Drunk is how I like them and how I watch them. I may have a very real problem. Though I should have been at my job, totally should have been at my job, but I didn't have a job. So I drunk watch them. Now drink is fun, but it sure isn't pretty. I'm just realizing that now. These women are all just sad alcoholics, and I'm drinking all the time now. So sober, I never lived to see that it was clear. If not to them, well then to me.
That everything was beautiful on the Housewives. Donald Trump wasn't president. Yes, everything was beautiful on the Housewives.
I was drunk.
Watching Housewives. Up a steep and very tacky stairway to the voice of Andy Cohen. Up a steep and very tacky stairway. Bravo is paradise.
Bravo is paradise.
Bravo is paradise.
We have come home.
I found the Housewives at a low point in my life. I was coming off a bloated stomach ad campaign. And then my mom passed away suddenly, and my bloated stomach and I were just sitting around on the couch, depressed. I turned on the TV one day and I saw a show about Coto de Caso, and a woman named Gina Kehoe kind of looked like my mom, and I was intrigued. In my fantasy life, I lived in Coto and didn't have any problems. I'd be friends with Lori, Joe, and the gals, and maybe Slade Smiley would say to me, Casey, do you want to dance? say, Slade, I would love to dance.
But it was clear.
Well, not to me.
That I was born to do a podcast about this garbage.
I joined her too.
They didn't ask me.
None of us are getting paid for this.
Okay, I was 36.
I'm wasted now.
It was Slade Smiley and he said, Casey, do you want to dance? And I said, Slady, I would love to. Everything was beautiful. Watching Housewives. Turn it on and Nene's always there. Yes, everything was beautiful. Watching Housewives. Watching Housewives. Watching
Yes, everything was beautiful. Watching Housewives. I found my people.
I was drunk.
Gina Kehoe.
Watching Housewives.
Nice job. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We want to give a huge round of applause for Vanessa Bayer.
Yes!
April Mouton.
The Largo, everyone at Largo.
Our choreographer is here from our first number, Jennifer Lee.
Jenny Lee.
June Diane Rayfield, Jessica St. Clair, everyone at Earwolf, and thank you all so much for coming. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are excited to announce the launch of Stitcher Premium. It is the new subscription service that brings all of your favorite free and premium podcasts together under one roof.
Here's the deal. Yes. Explain the deal to me.
With Stitcher Premium, you get access to the same exciting content as Howl.
More than 250 hours of exclusive original shows.
That's so awesome.
I know, right?
More than 120 comedy albums and free archives and bonus episodes.
So, where's Richard Simmons? Where do we start?
If you're a Howl subscriber, this is great news.
With Stitcher Premium, you no longer have to switch apps to listen to premium content.
You can listen to the exclusive Howl shows you love in Stitcher alongside your favorite free podcasts. Your Howl account info, like favorites and playlists, and your listening history can easily be transferred over to Stitcher.
Musical guest.
To learn more about Stitcher Premium, just go to stitcher.com/premium.
Stay flippy.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.